No.
They're the ones that administer the anesthesiology. The anesthesiology to put you to sleep before surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, the people that put you to sleep before surgery.
Right.
Right? When they put that shit over your face, or they give you a needle.
Shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the time it'll be an anesthesiologist, a doctor, or his assistant, who's a nurse, an RN, but they call him nurse anesthetist. You know how much they start with?
Yeah.
You know how much they start, like starting salary, not what they will make in a cut. Like starting salary is $100,000 a year.
Man, that's a lot.
Yep. It's a very hard field to get into and get done and get approved.
Man.
Now he has to do residency for like 4 years or something like that, but it's very hard to get into. But he got into it and he's getting done it. Now once he's complete, he's gonna start off making $100,000 a year. How I know? Because that was like one of the first things I wanted to do when I got into nursing. That's how I know so much about it. But when I saw the track record, how long it would take me, I was like, nah, I need something now to make money now.
How long will it take you?
Well, it's almost like going to
Law school, son?
Med school. It's like almost going to med school.
Man.
I mean, you got to graduate college. You got to get all your lab classes in. You have to have a certain grade average, and then
that's a lot.
And
of
after
debt.
that, well, it is a lot of debt. Well,
time, bro.
Over time, yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. It is one of those professions that you're okay with. One of the few professions, that you could get. It's okay to get an amount of debt because you'll easily pay it off as soon as you get out.
I mean, that's if you don't have other things to take care of. That'd be a cool thing. Like
other things to take care of, like what?
Like
you got 20 families, nigga. It's $100,000 a year.
I mean, I get that, but
you know what I mean. Unless you're completely stupid and irresponsible with your money, yeah, I can see it being difficult. But
yeah,
okay,
like, if you're a single man
school,
and you got nothing to worry about for yourself, then yeah,
money's not that low. Money's not that low. One, two, he doesn't live in fucking New York. He lives in Miami. So the tax brackets are very different out there. You know what I mean?
Miami is expensive now.
Miami is expensive.
It got way more expensive than the last time I went there. Recently, when I went there last year,
it's not as expensive as New York.
But the price went up there. Like my nigga, like
the cost of living to labor is not close to New York, my dude.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
The two most expensive cities to live in the United States is New York and California. And LA.
Talking about
San Diego, right?
San Francisco.
San Francisco, yeah. Well, San Francisco is in California, my dude.
Like San Francisco is like even more. It's the highest. Their rent and everything is even higher than New York.
I know, but New York comes second.
Yeah.
Who the fuck blowed up my phone?
Cause like I remember I took an Uber from the hotel to the beach. It cost like to like South Beach. It should cost like $28. That's not bad, right? And I was in like downtown Miami, but it was like late night, right? And I done visit the festivities and what was going on, right? And I was on Uber. And like I was getting prices from like 80 to fucking $105. I mean $105 just to get back from the area I paid $28 to get to. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? That shit was crazy. I was like, are you kidding me?
I know it's expensive out. Don't get me wrong, it is expensive out there, but
I was like, dudes, I was in the same distance. I was like, what? Just because it's a weekend night? Like, I understand the weekend night, it goes up to like, pay up to $30 or not. That's cool, but $105? I was like, yeah, bugging, and everything was like high. I had to download Lyft just to get back.
Well, it's a tourist spot. So when you go there to spend money, yeah, it's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tourist spot. Like Miami, everybody goes there to chill. People go to retire and shit like that. But I'm talking about the cost of living versus rent. You know what I mean? The cost of living versus the money you make a year.
Right.
It's not that big of a difference compared to New York and LA. Like, at the end of the day, if somebody who has the same job as you is bringing home more money than you are because of the tax difference.
Yeah, true.
Heck, if you would have came here just to Philly alone, which is right next door to you, and got the exact same job you're doing now with the exact same pay, you'd probably be bringing home an extra 20 grand.
Yeah, that would be hard. I mean, I could probably transfer. They do have, I believe they have things out here. I gotta look. I gotta talk to the HR guy, because I mean, last time I talked to him, I was talking about a trip to Miami or not, and he was like, "Yo, you know we have sites out there, right? You can go there and visit it." I think they got positions open over there. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "How did this come to play already?" I was like, "Wait a minute, he's HR, so he knows what positions."
Like how many branches there are.
Yeah. So I was just like, "Yo, that shit was crazy." He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Yo, this position out there, they actually need someone in your level over there." So I was like, "Wow." I was like, "Dude, if I wanted to move Miami, I can." Like, if I wanted to transfer, if they had a position open in Amsterdam, because my job is over there too, the company over there too. I remember I brought that up to him as like another joke, and he was, "Oh yeah, like yo, I could look into it for you, man." I was like, "Oh fuck this place, man." But Amsterdam is always cold, and it's colder than New York would be. So fuck that. I ain't going out there.
Yeah, yes. Of course, it's expensive to spend there if you're just coming to go in there to party. But what I'm talking about is how much money you're making there, and how much money is going to taxes, and how much money you have left over to take care of your bills and everything like that, and save.
Right.
So.
Right. I hear that.
Yeah. So he's I'm pretty sure his wife works too. But yeah, even if he accumulated, like, let's say the most you'll probably accumulate going through all those schooling and doing that, I would say, let's say he accumulated 200 grand in debt.
All right.
He's making 100 grand a year. He can pay that off in less than 5 years if he wants to. And 200 grand in debt is high. It's high and stuff like that. Like, when I was with Shorty and she went through med school and stuff like that, she was pretty much close to 200 grand in debt. Alright. And she went to school, like schooling and PA again, and she went to med school. On top of that, and she already had her debt from going to what high school did she? I mean, what college did she go to? She went to I think she went to Pittsburgh University. Then after that, she did her master's at Columbia University in New York. That's how I met her. And then she went to do her post-bac at UPenn, and then she went to do med school. She went through like 4 schooling, and she had close to 200 grand in debt. Well, almost. Probably a little bit more, to be honest with you.
Right.
200 grand in debt. Well, that was just from schooling alone. And then she bought that house out in Maryland. Added that onto it. Right now, she's pretty much probably close to like $500,000 in debt. And I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, man. I was like,
but at the same time, though, she makes like $80,000 or $90,000 a year.
Okay. That's not bad.
You know what I mean? And she has no kids, no responsibilities but herself and her dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she could do that. No,
So when
no
they,
problem.
yeah, well, yeah. So imagine him, and he makes more than her.
Right.
You know, but at the same time, he's married and he's got like 3 kids.
Yeah.
But still though, if he was living in New York, I would be like, all right, he'd probably be struggling because after taxes, that 100 grand is probably gonna be like 70.
Right.
You know, he's making $70,000 a year now, but he lives in Miami, so he'll be making like after taxes, he'll probably be coming home with like 80 something, 90 something $1,000 a year. And like I said, my dude, that's to start. That's to start. So after he's worked there for like a couple of years, he's gonna get a raise.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So he's gonna within like, I mean, if he's smart, if he doesn't do anything stupid like go dump his money in Haiti like fucktard over there did, making fucking $70,000-$80,000 a year and dumping all that shit into Haiti, and it has nothing to fucking show for it. Now he's a fucking deadbeat and fucking
I think
Haiti.
he was just using that as an excuse, man.
Using what as an excuse?
Dumping it in Haiti as an excuse.
Nah, he's fucking sending money to them. And you know the first thing this motherfucker asked me when I went home last week when I drove him to the hospital and shit?
Yeah.
This motherfucker asked me, why don't you give me some money to send to the fucking Wiswa? I was like, what the fuck you just asked me? I was like, why would I send you money to do that?
This nigga bugging, man. Bugging. You know damn well not to ask me and Nancy that bullshit, man. Me and Nancy will go off on his head, man. Me and Nancy went off on him for less.
Yo, that's the first thing. Yo, that's the first thing he asked me.
Walking in.
First time you saw me, you ain't see me in like, I don't know, whatever the fucking last time. What the fuck you doing with your mouth? What the
Nah, I'm drinking some water.
Just think of it. It's not like you get it all up in some type of pussy right now.
Hell no, I don't do that.
Alright, yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, this first thing this motherfucker asked me as soon as I walked through the door, it's like, oh, won't you give me some money to send the blunt to Pliswa? I was like, who the fuck is that? I was like, first of all, I would give money to mom to pay the bills here. Why would I give money to you to go throw away in Haiti? You know, like you're already on my shit list from years ago. Yo, when I don't know if it was you or mom or you bringing the paper over and leaving it with mom and mom showing me. I saw that tax return.
Oh, that was his. I
was livid.
Yo, I was livid too. That dude livid. Made like nearly close to 80,000.
Yo,
I was like, what the fuck is he doing with his money, yo?
I was livid, bro. I was livid, and that was before or after tax.
I think that was after. Yeah, that was his whole yearly thing.
Okay, so before tax.
But that
so he's making like 60. But still though, it's still a lot.
Yeah.
For you to have like, no kids, no responsibility, like what the fuck are you doing?
I was like, dude, you didn't. I was like, how could you do that and you can't, act like
not having
afford a
not
new
have
car,
anything.
At least a better car or better living situation.
Better living situation. Motherfucker could have bought a house. And yo, that's how much he made downhill.
Right.
When shit started getting bad. Imagine how much he was making way before when he was good, when he was hustling.
Oh yeah, that's another.
You know what I mean? That's what made me. You know what I mean? That's what made me livid, not that.
Okay.
Because that
in his best years, best time.
Exactly. That was a result of his worst years, where he couldn't do much anymore. He was stuck with the driving and delivery and stuff like that. But What about before that? When he was had all those odd jobs, when he was all doing all the teaching and pocketing all that money. You know what's his name was paying him cash, right?
Yeah.
When he was working with QuickSnap.
Yeah, he gave him an envelope.
Yeah, so it's like, what you do with all that money? That's what got me livid. Because I started like backtracking in my head when I saw that shit. I was like, yo, this is how much he made in his worst year. What about his good years?
He was spending money on something. I don't know what it was.
He was making well over $100 grand a year.
As I say, he spent his money on people or something, man. I don't think he was really telling the truth, man. That could have been his excuse. But he was spending money on something, man. That's why I was like, I was just telling mom that stuff. I was like, yo, I remember you guys used to say shit, and you know,
Mom,
like
honestly,
I wouldn't believe it.
Mom is the biggest retarded in this situation. I'll tell you that right now. She's the biggest retarded in this situation. A lot of this is happening because she allowed it. Because she allowed it. She know how to fucking put her foot down, and she keeps saying it's in fucking God's hands. When are you gonna fucking take responsibility?
Oh.
When are you gonna fucking take responsibility?
Yeah, you know how some women are, man. They not bred that way. I think it's in their nature, man, not to take responsibility. But she understands now.
It's too late now. It's too late.
Yeah. It's
the money's gone. That dude's fucked up. It's too late.
Alright, if you go on my YouTube account, you can see me streaming if you want to watch.
You know, I'll give it to you. You're persistent. And I'm still gonna say fuck that.
I mean, you on my, I mean, you have my YouTube, right? If you still save it.
Yeah, I got your YouTube.
Alright.
I got your YouTube.
Yeah, put it on your iPad. While you're eating cereal, watching your hands. We finally got that Moscato Sangria, man.
The box.
Yeah, I got the box 34.
The 100 cups.
Nah, I got 34 cups. I didn't get the 100.
Oh, 34 cups. You gotta get the 100 cups, B. That one box is still in my fridge.
I only saw that one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I went to. I was just happy to find it, man. I didn't give a fuck, man. That shit was giving me a headache in New York. I was like, what the fuck? I even
the stuff you left in the fridge is still there.
Yeah, I was eating.
I've been taking. Yeah, I've been taking from the. I was taking out of the Peter Chews though. Every time I take a handful.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Cause that shit will be there forever.
I'm not gonna eat all that.
Yeah, you'll get some. You'll get some mean diabetes.
That shit gives me. I like the milk. I like those Peter Chews, but I can't eat too much of it. Then it's gonna make me gassy. So I just eat like a little bit. I just bought it for like long period terms. Especially the multiple times I've been coming out here. That's why I bought it. I was like, alright, so I got like a little snack on real quick. Shit, it might even last by the time I move out here and shit. Yeah, who knows? But it's whatever. I just can't wait to start collecting.
You know who Area Spears is?
Yeah, the comedian from
yeah.
Mad TV.
I follow. Yeah. I follow him on Instagram. Yo, he be saying some shit, bro.
Like what?
Put in ARIES Spears. Area Spears. ARIES. And then Spears.
Just text it to me, man. I'm like playing in the middle of the game right now.
Yeah, I'll send it to your I'll send it to you. I'll send the post that I'm reading right now to your thing.
Okay. Oh, on Instagram?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna download Instagram back Sunday, because that'll be my...
You deleted it again?
No, remember I said I was gonna give it a break for a month? Yeah, I started in February. So tomorrow is basically my last day, so Sunday I'm gonna download it back to see like what messages or shit people sent me and shit like that. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because I know there was a couple girls I've been talking. I contact them through Instagram. So that I want to see what their reaction is. If I got any messages from them, like if I didn't receive anything, then I know, like, all right, some of them have my number too. They act like they don't have it. And I'm like, oh, you know, hit me up on Instagram. It's like a little bit weird. Lets me know, like, all right, like they got fuckers. Like they have a main, like a whole boyfriend and shit. I used to fuck with that type of energy in high school. I'm like, I ain't trying to do that. As an adult now, I'm like, that shit. It was fun in high school, but it's like beneath me. As an adult now, I'm like, I don't need to be doing that. I feel like it's karma. I get in a situation like that, and that shit will happen to me. It's like, yeah, I don't need to be entertained that type of energy. Oh, what the fuck? He's that big ass motherfucker. Oh, there you go. That's the one I was looking for. Bang. Turn up.
So there's this photo with Trump that he has like a bunch of black people around him. Wow. Especially, yeah, and they look like they're praying with him. And Harry Spears says these coon ass niggas support this man who gave Rush Limbaugh the Medal of Freedom. Coonism is hereditary. You don't need an Ancestry.com to figure out if you had soft shoe in your bloodline. This behavior is proof. Soft shoe. I never heard that term before.
Soft shoe. Yeah, I never heard that.
Huh?
I never heard that term either.
Is that an insult or some shit? Does that mean, like, is he referring to the house slaves because they wore shoes?
I guess so.
Because the house slaves are the first traders.
The ones, yeah. They're the ones who were allowed to, like, be in a house.
Yeah, infiltrate our circle and snitch whenever, because the slave master raped their mommy, so he's like their daddy. So they think they're better.
The stories out here, like they said, like the way they used to do, like what they used to do, it's mad fucked up, man. Like not only they'll rape the mothers, right? They'll turn around and have their kids rape their mothers and shit like that just to get them pregnant over again, so they can make more slaves and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck, man? Oh
yeah, they said
that shit
you can contribute. You can contribute to their to our athleticism to them, because what they would do is take the very healthy looking slaves and force them to mate with each other.
Yeah.
So they can have stronger, healthier baby slaves as they're growing up and stuff like. It's kind of like basically they were breeding the slaves kind of like they breed dogs. Yep. The best breeds with that breed, so you can get this breed.
And that's how you think we like come out with different complexions and shit like that. Like, alright, they'll have us, like, one of the slave owners will have like a kid with somebody, and then turn around and have them breed to have more look like them, so they can have more in their household. I mean, be more comfortable with the ones because they resemble them a little bit better. You know what I mean? And then they'll pin them against each other too. It was like crazy. I was like,
yeah.
So the white thing is light skin and dark skin have been going on for ages.
Oh man, the first traders. Yep. I keep telling people that like light skin, the first traders, bro.
I was like, damn, it's crazy.
I mean, that's way back though. Of course, that doesn't apply now, but
yeah, I know.
You know, but
like,
there's some time though that you'll see a light-skinned person walking around thinking they're white, or a light-skinned person walking around forgetting that they're still black.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta remind them, put them in their place.
Yo, sometimes you don't even need to remind them. Don't people They're the own people. Their own people they hang around and converse with most of the time shows that to them. I mean, and that's when they wake up and be like, all right, yeah. And next thing you know, they start seeking out their own, right? But they don't even know how to. I mean, and it's like that's the sad part. I mean, when you start seeking out your own, but you feel awkward.
Out of my way, win.
I mean,
Yeah.
but, man, he's really trying to kill me right now. I gotta heal myself. There we go. Fuck these things, though. What? What is this cheating shit? Wow. Alright. Come on. Stop trying to do new combos and shit. Just kill him. Motherfucker. That's right. Bang! The fuck? You get lost the eye? Wow, he's still alive. Good. Oh! Fucking smackdown move. I don't know if you've seen this though. Oh, it did say you joined, so I don't know if you're watching. I pull out the fucking.
Wow. I didn't join.
Oh, it wasn't you? Somebody joined. But yeah, it's like shit's crazy, man. You just look back at the shit and it's like, yeah. You like, yeah, you know, it'd be crazy too. Like, I understand you like, it's good to have to flip the script. Like, alright, you can talk hood amongst, yeah, you know, amongst your brothers and shit. Other people that look like, you know, just like you and shit. Then when it comes around certain other energies and cultures, you switch up the you know, the lingo. I get that. I mean, it's good to be able to do that. Fuck. Well, fucking distracting myself. Man, the lingo, like you know, like some people, they know how to like talk. They know how to go from ghetto to talking proper.
What are you talking about?
Like, you know, some people, they can flip the script. They go from talking ghetto to like talking like basically talking white in a way.
Yeah,
proper,
yeah. You mean proper like, English to like, yeah.
Talking more like bland in their voice. Like, yeah, you know, come on, why doesn't it work? I'm getting fucked up over here. I mean, it's good to have that skill. I'd call that a skill. Like, and there's some people that just like normally talk like that 24/7. I was like, I don't know why, but for me, I was like, I can't focus like properly when people talk like that, especially for a long period of time. That shit, like, literally, like, not fries my brain.
Yeah.
It literally like my attention span is it just dies when I hear them talk like that. What the hell is that?
Means you're past it. So,
yeah.
You're past that shit. People need to fucking grow up.
Yeah. Like, my attention span is like, it's like sometimes I can't even stand when they talk like that. I was like, dude, You act like you ain't come from the hood, man. Like, how the hell you talking like that, man? we're not in the office place, man. Why you still talking like that? Like, talk to me normal, bro. That's what that one does? Wow. Alright, there we go. Alright, got me another one. Cool, now I got the Mega Man Buster. Yes. I got a weapon that looks like a Mega Man. The Mega Man thing. Damn it! I just destroyed it.
Damn it, man.
Pressed the wrong fucking button, man. What a waste. What a fucking waste. Anyway.
Yo, they dead ass are gonna. They might cancel the Olympics.
Really?
Yo.
What's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
First time ever, B. Huh?
How many people watch it? Well, because the city...
Watch it? You know how many people participate in it? It's the Olympics.
Oh, because the city that's hosting it is not gonna doesn't have enough money to do it? I heard something like that was going on.
It's supposed to be hosted in Japan.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, exactly.
You already know. That's not happening. It ain't flying out there. It's like, I don't know why they even entertain that shit. It's like, yo, they should have been changed location. Like, alright, yo, who's the backup city? Who's the backup city?
That's not how it works, though. How it works is
it rotates. I know, but
nah, it rotates. But just let me explain to you how it happens. It's like a bid. Like you kind of like bid for it to be held in your area, and then I think you got to put some type of money up.
Yeah, because you're gonna have a lot of people flying in. You're gonna make money out of it as a profit.
Yeah, so you
flying
bid.
in, hotels is gonna be rented out, stadiums, a lot of press is gonna be brought to your country and shit like that. People from all over the world is gonna come in.
That shit only happens every 4 years, so all this stuff you're talking about has already been like done, booked, set.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? It's the Olympics. It's like it's done every 4 years. Like if you don't have your ticket and your shit now, you're not gonna get it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people buy their shit a year in advance.
But this thing is something grand does that. You should always have a backup, man. I don't care.
I don't know. It's like it's too grand. Some things you are so big that you
should have like
can't back them up.
Like a backup city to bid. Like, all right, if this country can't commit, even though they bid for it, we have the other country.
You can't straight up. You can't just.
Good.
See, you got to think of it like this.
I know it involves money. That's why.
Not money, but
time.
You're skipping all the major construction that's got to go on to house all these people during these events. Imagine, a concert where there's like thousands of people, like a concert.
Yeah.
Now times that by like.
It's super repetitive.
You know what I mean? Time that concert you've been to.
Does it still work?
By like 100 in terms of people and size of the event. Now imagine that event that you were at was 3 times bigger, 4 times bigger, and imagine that event that you were at had 4 times as many people. And imagine if all those people already bought their tickets.
Think you can make it all the way
all right, and all of a sudden you want to cancel this concert. You can't just up and move that much of a project.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like you're breaking down a tent, you're throwing it in your back of your car and you're taking off. You're literally talking about breaking down preparation that was set up to host millions of people, not thousands, millions of people. So you can't just pack that up and be like, all right, we're gonna go to the backup city. You can't. It's too much was invested. They're probably gonna try to make it work as much as possible before they're ruled. Yeah, they're gonna have to shut it down eventually, but I bet you they're gonna try to fight it though. Because there's too much money involved.
Right.
Way too much money involved. So, and the commercials that would be aired, millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. This coronavirus is costing millions of dollars for just that one event alone. Forget about all the airlines that can't fly in and out of out of China in that area. Forget about all the cruises that can't dock anywhere because of China in that area.
Those people should blame themselves, man, for spreading it.
I mean, it's affecting the rest of the world, dude. I mean, China makes almost anything and everything that belongs in something that we use or own here. You know, so it's like our stocks are falling.
Shit, man.
Not just counterfeit shit, but like the battery in your iPhone is probably from China. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, the headphones you're using were probably made in China. Yeah, or maybe the cord that is attached to your headphones was made in China. Like, you know, there's so many little parts with so much technology that they involve in. And on top of all the bootlegs, of course. But I'm talking about there's a lot of good technology that you use today that has some type of part in it or battery or something that's from China.
Yeah.
You know. Heck, I got worried about sneakers for a sec. For, like, releases and shit.
I was
like,
worried to get on that Chinese bus today, man. Yesterday. I was about to tell my, I saw a dude who came through with a mask. I was about to call mom like, yo, I ain't coming, man. I'm staying out here, man.
I'm starting to see more Americans wear masks, like cool masks though, not the plain white ones like the Chinese people wear. I'm seeing
like
people ordering like
surgeon masks.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of white people, like just Americans. I'm not gonna say white people. I've seen black people wear them too. When I went to Dallas, I saw black and white people wearing them on top of Asians.
Damn.
But they were getting cool ones though. I saw one dude, he had like a Venom one, like with the Venom tongue and everything on the mask.
Damn, son, this epidemic is serious out here, bro. And they fucking just like that video I sent you, man. Fucking disgusting ass people, man. That's only proof that they disgusting. I already knew they were disgusting, but that was just even more proof right there. Like, I was like, yeah, that's why no Chinese food for a while, man. That's gonna be a life ban now. I mean, I haven't had Chinese food for a minute, but seeing that, it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna have it ever now. At this point, people are bugging, son, bugging. Their own people doing that to themselves. They doing that to their own people. Imagine what they do to the people that's not their own. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, man, I ain't standing for that. Good. They could go about it. What the fuck is that? It's flying at me now? Man, this board is longer than I expected. Almost done. Yo, do you know what that classified section is for?
Oh, what?
The classified section in Call of Duty. There's
No,
a
I
section
don't
that's
know what
called,
that is.
classified.
It's locked, isn't it?
It's locked, yeah. How you unlock that shit, man? That's a real question.
I don't know. Maybe it's not meant to be unlocked yet.
I'm gonna look into it later today, though. It's kind of interesting. You know? As soon as I'm done with this fucking mission over here, it's taking forever. But they put some new weapons in there.
And what?
They have like a new machine gun.
What game?
It's Call of Duty, the same one, man.
Oh.
They have a new submachine gun, but you have to get the
Think it's
battle
good to
pass
be king, huh?
to
Not
get
for
it.
much longer.
I'm like, fuck that. I ain't buying no battle pass. There's not no pay to play, nigga. Free. Exactly. I'm like, yeah, fuck out of here. ahead.
With that bullshit.
Not injured.
Whoa! My level up. What? That shit could follow me?
Playoffs?
Wow.
You couldn't even win the night. You talking about playoffs?
What team you talking about?
Oh, that dude, that coach with his famous speech. Playoffs? Playoffs? You never heard that speech, man? Oh man, that shit's a classic, man.
Talking about Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, it wasn't Stephen A. Smith. It was a coach. His team got his ass bust. It was a college basketball coach. His team got his ass bust, and then he went to an interview. He was mad. He was tight that they got beat by a trash team, like the last seat team. And he was talking to the press, and the press was like, and the press was like, so what do you think about you guys making it to the playoffs? And he was like, playoffs? Playoffs? We couldn't even win the night. You talking about playoffs? And he just became famous for that.
What?
And just a lot of comedians.
Playoffs?
I'm gonna send you a video once I find it.
Let's be realistic here. Man.
Within that whole center, he like insulted his team, insulted his staff, insulted everyone. He basically calling his team trash on
hey,
like
man,
public.
realistic.
That shit was funny.
Going too early. Man, I ain't even touched the boss yet. I'm already halfway dead. Ooh, that was a close one. Answer's like, he's not surprised. Game competitive.
What you talking about? What game? I told you that shit was repetitive. You trying to like, you didn't want to like acknowledge that shit. I'm like, yo, that shit is just the same game in a different spot. It's the exact same game with different buildings. Of course that shit is repetitive. I knew that shit as soon as the game came out. I don't know. Could have saved y'all some money. Paid $2.99 for that shit.
Fun game. Still fun game though.
Yeah, the first one was a fun game. The second one was boring because it was the exact same game.
Oh shit, that was a close one. I'm not winning against this guy. Why the game makes me believe that? I keep forgetting this part of the mission.
Gotta string you along, bro.
Man, this shooting is fucking attack thing. Like they designed this part for me to lose. Like I was supposed to lose.
It was like, not today.
I was like, y'all was doing mad damage, you know what I'm saying? Dude's health right back up. I was like, what? Okay, I forget. They designed this shit to lose. For me to lose. But it's still a fun game though, I'm not gonna lie. Like Anthem's still a fun game. They just did an update. I don't know why they keep doing updates in that game. They, it's weird every time I see up when it says update. Come, it makes me think like, oh, they put something new. They finally put something new in there. I mean, they ain't doing nothing with the game, so I don't know why they keep updating it. Like I haven't heard any major news. That's basically what I'm saying. Broadcasting is blocked because. Alright, looks like I finished that mission. Alright, I'm wait, you trying to do? You trying to play Call of Duty? You trying to play what's that game that Tom Clancy? You haven't been touching that in a minute.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Yeah. I have no problem with that. We can do that. Because last time I played Call of Duty, they had these two game types I wasn't really feeling, and I only was able to play. I was only willing to play one map type. And
Dude, I only fuck with Spec Ops or thing.
On multiplayer, like on multiplayer, they had like those two maps, Rust and Shipment, back to back. But that easily got bored real quick. I mean, just got boring real quick. So I was just like, all right. I haven't played it since. Mark haven't played it at all since he downloaded it.
What, Breakpoint?
No, the second season of Call of Duty, season 2. They didn't even really put anything new into it, but one map, a few weapons, a few new weapons, like 1 or 2 new weapons. That's it. That's all they did. And put a classified mode, which I don't even know what is it for.